Yeah, the kama nenya bibi kakra to ho. Rich. And okay. The return of club football at the NJ about almost every football fan, especially so you're Ghanaian. I mean, you didn't send a Black Stars in the last international break. Ain't said koye results no honum. And uti Barca ni air change say you best start Eddie Barca home come. Madrid ni air change say Madrid home come on. Chelsea for no air change say Chelsea come on. Man City, Liverpool, Man United, Obia chance and home cover, but Yene Obebre or Hodom. Now, Urim, the Spanish La Liga drew a very, very exciting point. From now till March, international football, anyhow, it means that you have football back to back. In fact, this weekend, you have football, we are next week, your Champions League, you have some league, you have Copa del Rey and the other competitions. No, it's Emma. In terms of the discussion on the Spanish La Liga, Barca ended with 33 points, Madrid 27 points, and it means to say obviously all of the teams are starting all through Europa. Two of the players with the most goal contributions after Hurricane you speak about Barca for Robert Lewandowski, any branch friend Rafinha, but the truth of the matter is that for Robert Lewandowski, Enyini on the side, and on Shedanya Young, sir, Barca know that they need to start looking for options at centre forward. And it's an Agabi catcher say, Abranche friend Jonathan David, a part of the players Barca for an airship. For Rafinha, although position almost at right wing one, left wing one more almost here, and the natural position. Rafinha ever in the same position with Lamine Yamal. It is because Barca do not have a natural left winger. They are forced to play Rafinha there. And of course, Wababo Sokra. And no more consistent goals and assists this season. But Barca for himself, they need to start looking for a left winger. January but one of the players are almost in the lead up to this weekend game on Bebo. And they say, Abrantia, your friend Rafael Leao, they will look at him. Meaning, reservations on Rafael Leao.
Oh, my boy.
Say, Obabe Juman Kwadi Befa. Talent no kitabi but how consistent he can be saying that they be out. If he's able to be consistent, then Rafael Leao may join FC Barcelona. Barca say so. Omutimia Rafael Leao, Mokavice Kvaratskhelia, Nico Williams, and Coman started by year as a positive. One of the things that they want to do, they say Omon team, you know, Pedri, Gavi, and Lamine Yamal. There is the need to give them contract extensions. Almost starting Coman with Pedri and Gavi, and so what's here Pedri? Also, we had a conversation to the agent and the Barca team, you know. But Lamine Yamal and Opeyan in TSS say, only 18 Barca will trigger an extension of 6 more years for a branch friend Lamine Yamal. Now the release clause of the Lamine contract him €1 billion.
1 billion. 1 billion. No one bet me a trigger for.
And in the end, see him be a trigger. There more be a man. Now €1 billion. And a Barca for an edition Lamine Yamal.
No, but mom dey assume there.
Of course. I mean,
it's a dream maybe no a bread Barca or better.
I'm saying then the club that's coming has to be able to pay that amount.
1 billion.
Yeah. 6 years is a long time. 1 billion.
Kofi. That's how the phone go make me here.
I say
1 billion.
Say Barca for also bomb release clause. And you do one will be doing come.
Okay.
But this weekend, Barca game about this weekend against Sultano. And Nadia Abranche friend Lamine Yamal ebe Bobby Intiete. Say Abranche friend Danny Olmo ebe be on the right wing horum no. Now him say Hansi Flick on the list of the calendar of Niamobe this season. Rich, she's a date we Saturday UCL final. Hansi Flick they share the calendar. Yeah.
What about Champions League final?
Yeah, actually we to for a call Barca for horror. And they saw say Hansi Flick calendar no. There was UCL final clear or Hansi Flick prepare to play in the UCL final. It means say Barca for a lot of confidence. Said this season they can go very far in winning. For FC Real Madrid, a lot of the injury issues. Now there is this boy from the academy in the Castilla, friend Raúl Asensio, a Madrid for injuries of Abebo. I'm this weekend in game of Leganes Ebebono. The possible lineup are yet Fela Mendy, Antonio Rudiger, Raúl Asensio, Thibaut Courtois return to the team, Federico Valverde, Anasa Brantia, and your friend Fran Garcia at right back, Eduardo Camavinga, Luka Modric, Jude Bellingham, Brahim Diaz, Kylian Mbappe, and Vinicius Jr. inside game against Leganes. No, Madrid phone himself so much to keep the tabs on Barcelona. While Steamer, your friend of Barcelona, so know that they need to keep on winning. And remember your official. Joseph Guardiola might a contract extension of Man City. So by the time his contract ends, Guardiola will be going to almost 11 years at Manchester City. Now this weekend in the English Premier League, a lot of games. And starting on Saturday, early kickoff. Enzo Maresca will come back to the King Power Sports Stadium. Maresca will come back to King Power Sports Stadium. Now, and there is an interview of Enzo Maresca with United legend Rio Ferdinand. And he spoke about a lot of things. One, saying you're using the inverted fullback, no Mbambebo in DM, no pushing the Kobo in the right half space, or explaining what he expect from the two central midfielders, no Caicedo, any Abentia, your friend Enzo, Romeo Lavia, our FIFA, he spoke about it. And we didn't come out about Reece James injury, and his plan for the club. All of those things, I idea Enzo Maresca explaining. Now, yet it's one more. Rich Enzo say, and then in the English Premier League, every team he be a top team biano. The number 6 a physical. Into on my example of Arsenal, Declan Rice, or Mikel Merino, and even on Saturday a branch of friend Rodri Cascante Dinka. So every number 6 in English Premier League is physical. And uti, Sunday 6 and 8, Caicedo only Laviano. Adia Bako no power when they say every time they are supposed to be physical and aggressive. And uti, so he inverted Malo Gusto 8 mean about 6 and I say 8. And so he inverted Gusto to go and play as a 10. Because in that area, he will be able to play the ball without being too physical and then strong and aggressive in duels. And how do you know any creative ability and important for him? Now, one of the things that Enzo Maresca actually when he say, I see as a Chelsea for no baby, I say adding to the Obo Kupama on the left half space here. No about branch friend Malo Gusto rather on the left half space. I say it's about space. Say Obo Malo Gusto Honoma. Gusto is able to take attention from the opposing DMs now, and then he gives him, as the manager, a lot of options. Send a lot of opportunities, and people take their eye off Abranche friend Kupama. So this is it. In this 2 DM role on Monesa, by Abranche friend Malo Gusto at the very top to create spaces for Abranche, your friend Kupama, to be able to control games and then win it. Now, in the pre-match press conference, the saddest news that came out,
again. Reece James, no matter mumpe coaching course we nonko.
At 8:25.
We football.
But I say on quit you.
Injuries need too much.
I say on quit.
No, say Chelsea. Team be no about so sa name so. You come, you play like 2-3 matches. Now come back. No chauka.
I say on quit.
On chance and coaching.
I think that okay, well, a good.
So on Juni coaching na bibi fufura. Because baby okay can do I had to say Nima. Nima say opompo. Probably trying to carry us.
No, but say Nima they when you name a rat 30. Paris is 25.
But
is he rich? Adia ba
so okay surgery.
Adia ba yeah.
But still.
No, but first of all, Utie Enzo Maresca na. Maresca say injury precautionary. And you say you are Bobo and Reece James a tough on the plan also team over there be. In the preparation to the training, and I reach a catcher almost say he's a little bit uncomfortable with some muscle in him. And I answer my catcher and say Sadia, and manning your training the crown, I bought over against Leicester conferring town. So if you listen to Enzo Maresca in the pre-match, I see what Kenyan say it was just about the Leicester game. Okay. We will see if he will be fit for Aston Villa. Now, even regardless of that, and you good is in 5 years. Reece James had 20 different injuries. And
serious.
A very, very bad record for him as a player. But Enzo Maresca say, oh no, Reece James no has to try to avoid those injuries. But he goes on to say, Nipa crown, I told him, you try too much, but and you can't do anything about it. Danny Rich, the most interesting part of all of this, anyway, say, over Facebook, I want you to come and read this. And you may know. And I Reece James could post a picture on Instagram. Oh, watch your I just didn't quit and I just won't quit. Then he goes to put up a message and says, hello all. I hope and wish you are all well. This message is to the people that understand and have respect for what I am going through. I appreciate you so much, your support, and the kind messages go further than you could ever imagine. And just to touch on me, I am doing okay, being better, and also being worse. Another challenge I had accepted. Eventually, I will come out on top against all odds. I wonder who hear me. Rich, if you read critically the second paragraph, and Chelsea Reece will be back against Aston Villa. Or say, another challenge I had accepted. It looks as if it's longer than just the 1 week. Yeah, Enzo Maresca. It looks as if they want to take him through another process of rehabilitation and then getting back to full fitness and coming to play football. A very sad news for him. Now, Gabi story be now. Say Paris Saint-Germain for no on this boy called just a champion. Who is in Chelsea team at right back now. Their main right back is Reece James, who is a captain, and he didn't come also prepare. There is Malo Gusto, who is also the backup right back this season. Malo Gusto, there, but on Shada my Chelsea consistent performance. Now, so almost a month ago, maybe Chelsea for a young player, be on friend Joshua a champion. Now, was signing contract extension long ago, but Chelsea for the person was signing extra 2 years. Say never bet snack club watch because Oma will say Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, and most of the clubs in Europe are all speaking to the boys' entourage. And Chelsea last 2 games of boy in the Conference League, the boy was supposed to play, but man Fananka traveling squad now. In fact, even the junior team, Chelsea Fananka because they want to convince Abrante friend Joshua Champion to sign a contract extension. Reece James, engine, say Bibi Boni Ato, but essentially opportunity. I've forgotten the English phrase for it. But Reece James Prano. A opportunity for Chelsea to show a branch of friend Joshua Champion say they have confidence in him.
Okay.
Start manning boy Europa League games no, at right back. Do away with Axel Desasi on your right back. But Joshua Champion, let him play in that role. Then consistently, once he grows in confidence, Obetima signing a contract extension because Rich, it is in the Uti Asema Gabi Wabekaya. Paris Saint-Germain for it all. If you fail to give the boy a contract extension, they will buy him. And because Oya young player, one shady year, they will buy him for a very, very cheap fee and won't penny sacra over there. It is something that Chelsea really have to look at Rich in the ending of all of these things now. Only the funny thing about Chelsea in Leicester. Leicester for manager Steve Cooper on lose to Chelsea in about the last 3 games I know about on Chelsea. He was the manager for Nottingham Forest. On a qualify almost free the championship, but on the board the English Premier League. And he had not lost to Chelsea in all of those 2 games. It is tough for Chelsea to play against Steve Cooper's side. But Enzo Maresca and Chelsea have won consistently against Leicester City in about the last 5 times. Anytime I came power, they get a win. Maresca going away to Leicester City an opportunity because it was the best place for him as a manager and for the boys. And the person in the Leicester City team, there are a lot of injuries. After the last game of my and your ACL injury and he has undergone surgery. It's and your Leicester team are fully fit. Say Chelsea per consistency. Now say just one injury in a branch of friend Reece James and you will get your Romeo Lavia, you will get your Enzo Fernandez, and the Moise Caicedo there. I think that this is a game that Chelsea should be able to go ahead and then go and win. Athletic for some small publication, Rich, very, very funny to you. Unim says Maresca Tina Osisian. More attacking football than Mauricio, more counter-attacking football than Mauricio Pochettino team. Who's that time na Enzo Bano? Now go for me so about tiki-taka, pep, more or passing bebre. But according to the Athletic, teams that play most of the times in transitions, fewer passes and then play for it to go and score goals. Enzo Maresca team now a little bit lower than Yanana Enzo Maresca team in the championship. So it means that Maresca Bayero we're tweaking the system to be more direct and score goals. In fact, so we just graph where so Chelsea closer to what Ancelotti Liverpool in terms of how many times they have the ball. Now look at the comparison of Chelsea. Any team my friend of Manchester City, Man City are less direct or English Premier League. They are an outlier in terms of what the teams do. So we wait to see. Chelsea are way to go and play against Leicester City. They are going to play against Steve Cooper. Or you're very, very difficult to play against. Now, Rich, more against Ipswich Town.
And your match.
No, you see, more Kwawi.
Amorim game
against Kieran McKenna. Amorim by this week, He looks as if say my first training session So share. Na press and counter press. Defenders no enconco press it. Fullbacks them no machi. I say he is trying to change something. Say everything has born too passive and reactionary. For him, he wants to be more aggressive and press.
Okay.
And then he's going to go away to Ipswich. I don't know where he is then.
Oh, McKenna, boy. My catch your game in your match.
Jobe Jema.
Oh, Jim, but
o score line is
oh, yeah, mom. I'm only the answer on the goals now 4, 3, 4.
What's up, baby?
And the first game, so Ipswich.
But what's up, baby?
Amorim. The time. Robin Amorim.
3-4.
So on our Portugal. 3-4. No, all do the Man City.
High English Premier League.
Oh, Massa, dear English Premier
League. High English Premier League. It was China
3. City are son 4.
It was China 3 and 4.
3-4. The teams now Amorim be show Mubiano. The shower over for small line brand.
3 and 4.
3 or 4. 3 or 4.
For and can your mom pump 3 or medicine. On perform mom 4.
Finito.
Easy. Anything about the same man
Isaac Mensah on Facebook say Reece James family must bring him to Africa for black magic. For healing an injury will vanish as soon as possible. Kwesi Asare says it's unfortunate. Reece an enormous talent, but his body is not allowing him. Reece returns strong. Kwesi Asare and
If I code no entry Ghana,
account
and